Hello, my name is Scuria-Herman, and today I'll be speaking on the topic of skill. Now, this is going to be a kind of retread of my past few videos, specifically like a new semester and on the topic of intelligence, but this has really been on my mind lately, so if I were to talk about something else, I feel like it'd be inauthentic. So, another one of these, and hopefully this will put this idea to rest and then I can move on to other things. But I have noticed, and I touched on this on the topic of intelligence, I just feel like I am in a unique position of being so dreadfully unskilled. And it's weird because I feel like at some point I knew how to do things, but now I feel like as of a little while ago, I just feel like I can't do anything. Like everything I knew how to do is just not in my brain. And I remember a lot of people consider me smart. I don't know if it's because of the way I talk or the way I look or something, but I don't think I am because growing up I had trouble speaking. I started speaking very late, and I couldn't enunciate clearly growing up, and I had to go to speech therapy for the longest time, and I think I still do. I tie my shoes incorrectly. For the longest time I used chopsticks incorrectly. I used that example on the topic of intelligence, but there's just so many basic things that I just am not good at. And it's things that I feel like people would need in their lives to just operate as an adult. And these are just things that are not in my repertoire. And it's not a situation of oh, the education system failed me, like I was sort of touching on the topic of intelligence. I think this is just more about me as a person. I think something is just wrong with me because I feel like I am in a unique position of being unskilled. I feel like the amount of just ineptitude that I have is alarming. And I don't know, it's so weird to me because I feel like everybody else has an easy job with doing just normal things. And I feel like, especially with the shoes thing or the chopsticks thing, or I'm trying to think, here's the problem. Most of the time I don't know what I don't know. I don't know how to talk to people. Just how to do normal things. At any point in my life, I feel like all I'm doing when I'm introduced to a new thing is absorbing information. I feel like a lot of people can pick something up and they just know how to do it. And then on the topic of intelligence, I said oh, maybe they just, they're pretending. Maybe they just want to appear like they are skilled. They know what they're doing. They are an adult. But I feel like in my life, I am not sure if I've ever had confidence to that level, because I feel like I have the capability to fail at everything. And I don't know if that's true for everyone, but I know it's specifically true for me. And I think that genuinely I'm not good at anything. And I want to get better. And it's just weird because I'm noticing I don't generally I don't have the skills I need to be an adult. And I've noticed this because I don't have the foundation, because I don't have any support whatsoever, and I just don't have anything to build off of. I don't have anything to just learn from. And I'm just stuck in this point where I feel like everything is going to fall out underneath me. And I know that's coming, and I don't know what to do about it. just because of the lack of skill that I have in life. For a while, I was considering the concept of perhaps what if I am just like homeless and jobless and all I have is a camera. And I was like, maybe this channel will just turn into like a homeless vlog sort of thing. But I don't know. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll still have this. This genuinely, I mean to do this more. I want to do this more. It actually is one of the happier things that I get to do. It's hard to find the time to. So maybe being homeless will give you more time. But yeah, I mean to make more of these. I mean to make better content. It's just time. I want to find a routine where I can get everything in that I need to. And I'm getting closer to that point. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting closer to that point. So hopefully that's soon. But anyway, I hope I formed a congruent thought. Maybe if I didn't, I'll write what I meant in the description. But anyway, that's all from me. Oh yeah, before I cut the outro, what do you think? Well, as you, because I assume, I mean, people are going to see this eventually. But I was gonna say, I assume someone's gonna see this. But yeah, what is your relationship with skill? Do you feel confident in anything? Do you feel like you're capable? Do you feel like you came into this with the ability to do things? Because I feel like I didn't. And I'm not really sure what to do about that, because I've reached a point where I am just not qualified for what I need to do in life. And it's funny because that's all the characters I write. They're not unskilled. They are skilled in one area that never comes up in the story. Like, I'll write about a fisherman who's like the best fisherman in his entire state, who has to worry about parenting and aliens. Or an alien who his like human form is specifically made to be skilled in like physical activity, but all his tasks rely on mental ability. So stuff like that. So that's why I write characters like that, is because I feel just so ridiculously incapable in anything I do. So I just make my characters incapable of the one thing that they need to do. So sort of like that. But anyway, I think that's all I've got. So until next time, adieu.